All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another UFC fight night in Abu Dhabi. Whitaker versus DeRitter. I'm excited for this one, man. I'm excited for this one. Yeah, sorry, the video's coming in real late, Friday, like Thursday nights, because, man, dude, my summer class is kicking my ass. It's taking up all my damn time, so unfortunately I'm not able to just sit here and, do a whole lot of research, but I feel like these are pretty easy predictions. I said I was going to sweep 318. I definitely did not. That motherfucker, Kevin Holland, Francisco Prado, Danny Ige, all those fucks. Even Kopylov just couldn't get these wins for me. These crucial wins. I swept the early prelims. I got like 6 fights right in a row. And then I got the Prado one wrong, and then I got the Allen one wrong, and then I got like the next 4 on the main card wrong. And then I just got the main event right. So fuck me. But whatever, man. We're sweeping the card this time. Martin Bidet, Marcus Buchecha. I'm going with Marcus Buchecha. He specializes in jiu-jitsu. To be honest, he's probably roided up, which is what I'm hoping for. He's brand new. He's making his debut. They probably didn't get him in the testing pool. I always think that guys that they like last minute make their debuts are probably they're not getting accurate testing on these guys. So I'm willing to bet that he's sauced up to the fucking gills. And on top of that, I feel like the UFC, to be honest, is like the heavyweight division is kind of getting better in a weird way. There are a bunch of fat guys in there that just, plod around and get knocked out and swing aimlessly and get gassed by like the third round or the second round. But I feel like the UFC is doing their best to kind of beef it up a little bit. So they're bringing in a lot of specialists from the regional scenes. And then we're also getting this influx of light heavyweights finally making their debuts into heavyweight, which seems to be paying off right now. With Ryan Spann getting that win, and then Vitor Petrino himself as well, and Kennedy Nzechukwu. Unfortunately, he got finished by Walter Walker, but Walter Walker is also like a new guy to the heavyweight division, and he's doing quite well for himself. So I'm just going to go with Marcus Buchecha. He can get the takedowns. That's what I'm hoping for. He gets the takedowns, gets a submission. That would be great, but it would also be... But honestly, let's be real. Most likely, it'll just probably be like a grinded out decision on the ground with him just smothering Martin Bidet. That's kind of what I'm relying on. So, Muhammad Yahya, Stephen Wen. Muhammad Yahya fucking sucks, guys. Can we be honest with each other? Can we be real? Can we keep it real for a second here? Muhammad Yahya is not a very good fighter, unfortunately. Stephen Wen. Let me get this out of the way. It's fucking Wen, guys. It's not Nguyen, Nguyen, Nguyen. It's just Wen. Have none of you ever met a fucking Chinese person before? Like, I've seen so many videos of people doing their picks on this and saying they just don't know how to say the last name, like Nugent. It's just Wen, guys. It's just Wen. It's Chinese. It's weird. It's just Wen, though. Like When. Like when are we gonna watch the UFC? When are we gonna go to an event? It's just Wen. All right, but I'm gonna go with Stephen Wen. I think he's actually pretty good, and even if he's not good, even if he's not really talented, and we come to find that out later, he's definitely better than Muhammad Yahya. Everyone fucking is, and he should be cut. It's gonna be nice to see him take a fat L in front of his hometown crowd. I like that shit. No, I'm kidding. But next, Billy Elikana, Ibo Aslan. I see a lot of people going back and forth on this one. Ibo Aslan, he does have good striking. He's I don't want to say he has like a physicality advantage, but he can seem very imposing, and he's got power. He likes to charge forward, throw some big strikes. He's got fast hands as well. Billy Elikana. This is what I'm gonna say though. Billy Elikana, he made his debut against Bogdan Guskov, who's very good and is also on this card. That whole first round though, Billy Elikana, I believe he won it if I remember correctly. It was a while now, but I believe he won that by not, I don't want to say holding him, but like having Bogdan in some submission trouble, threatening submissions. I think he took his back at one point. He was in top control as well. He was on top as well at one point, and I don't know. Like I feel like if you can do that to someone like Bogdan Guskov, who's like a very, very good prospect in this division, and in light heavyweight, someone that we're like all watching, like think that could possibly be in the top 5. I think he should be able to do that to Ibo Aslan in the first round, who just got submitted in the first round by Ion Cutelaba, which is fucking awesome. But for those reasons, I do want to go with Billy Elikana, mostly because the jiu-jitsu and the grappling is just his is actually quite good, and we saw that was a big weakness in Ibo Aslan's. There's a big hole in his game. I think this could really go either way, to be honest. I feel like these are, both some young light heavyweights. They got a lot of energy and not a whole lot of technique at the moment. And, they'll work on that as they get older. But I think I'm going to go with Billy Elikana on this. I think I'm just going to have to... I'm going to bite the bullet on this one, I'm trying to sweep the cards, so I want to go with my gut. Next, Tabitha Ricci, Amanda Ribas. I'm going to go with Tabitha Ricci, not because she's amazing, and she does have a lot of robberies in her career. Everyone knows this. I'm not saying anything new. I'm going to go with Tabitha Ricci, not because she's amazing, not because she's talented. It's because Amanda Ribas keeps fucking losing at this point in her career. She's been taking fat L after fat L, just getting fucking ragdolled by some of these bitches, getting finished by some of these bitches. She got submitted at the first fight night of the year by Mackenzie Dern, and now here she is back in the UFC. So I think I'm going to go with Tabitha Ricci to probably... worst case, she gets a robbery. Best case, she just wins the decision, and everyone's like, wow, that was pretty good. She is also a little chinny. She's been cracked. Her chin's been cracked at this point in her career. She's getting older. I just really don't think she has much left on her career. I wouldn't be surprised if she takes a fat L and just retires, like the way Marina Rodriguez did. So I'm going with Tabitha Ricci. Damon Blackshear, Davey Grant. I'm going to go with Damon Blackshear. He's always been pretty consistently good. He's had some bad performances here and there, but even some bad performances, he's still been able to get the win. Davey Grant is very good himself. But, he had a neck surgery. Neck surgeries, spine surgeries in general, man, they're really hard to come back from. Unfortunately, it's very unfortunate. But I want to go... honestly, before the neck injury, if this was right after UFC Tampa when Davey Grant had that really good performance, I would have been like, oh, he's going to beat Damon Blackshear. But now I'm going to lean towards Damon Blackshear. And I hope he gets the win. So I'm going to go with Damon Blackshear. Carlos Leal, Muslim Salikov. Dude, Carlos Leal better fucking get this win. Straight up, bro. I think the grappling advantage is on his side. I think he could probably get some good takedowns on Muslim Salikov and grind him out to maybe a convincing decision, do some ground and pound. I feel like he does have some good strikes up against the cage, and if he can get top, get full mount on Muslim Salikov, he should be able to land some good ground and pound to convincingly get himself the win. Man, and also, man, Muslim Salikov, yes, he did just get that freaking kick off on, what was that? What was that dude's name? Don't tell me. The guy who almost chinned Ian Gary. Song Kinan, but... I want to go with Carlos Leal, and I'm going to go with Carlos Leal. 10-year age difference, that's crazy. 41 years old in welterweight. How does he even do it, man? This guy's got some great genes. But I'm just going to go with Carlos Leal. I feel like he should win this. Next on the prelims, Bryce Mitchell, Said Nurmagomedov. What the fuck am I trying to say? I'm going with Bryce Mitchell, man. I fucking love Bryce Mitchell, man. I picked him against Gene Silva. Big fucking mistake. He got his ass whooped. But I think this might be good for him. If he gets finished easily, gets fucked up by Said, then we're going to be like, oh no. But I'm going to go with Bryce Mitchell, man. He's an inch taller. I don't think physicality is going to play a huge role in this, except for maybe the strength. But, we've seen Said, we've seen him get broken. We've seen him fail takedowns a lot. We've seen him get gassed. We've seen him take punishment. We've seen him crumple to big strikes. And I think Bryce Mitchell, he's underratedly good. And it's because he's been losing a lot more in his career now. But who is he losing to, bro? Ilya, Gene Silva, Josh Emmett. The Josh Emmett one, it's kind of a bad loss. But, he got him with a clean over right hand. And he's got crazy power. Everybody knows this about Josh Emmett. Maybe if he took a shot like that from, Dan Ige. Actually, I think he did take a shot like that from Dan Ige. And he didn't even... and he did drop, but he didn't get knocked the fuck out. So, I'm going to... Man, I want to go with Bryce Mitchell, man. Can we get a fucking American that's winning fights, bro? We got a White House card in a year. We need some Americans on some fucking win streaks in the top 5 of these divisions getting close to some title shots so we can stack this card with Americans. I want to make a video on that. Remind me in the comments, make the White House video. A lot of people kind of reacted to it a little bit, but I don't feel like nobody's had a real good take on it, and I think I have a better one. But I'm going to go with Bryce Mitchell, man. I just want him to win, mostly because I just want him to. So please, Bryce Mitchell win. Next, main card time. Fucking Nikita Krylov, Bogdan Guskov. I'm going to go with Bogdan Guskov. Nikita Krylov literally just got finished 3 months ago? 2.5 months ago? I never really thought he was that good. to be honest. A lot of people really hyped him up, like, oh, his unorthodox striking, his this, his that, you know. But, bro, and it's not, losing to Dominic Reyes is not a bad loss, but it's just like, I can't rely on you to have like just some dynamic striking match and knock somebody out, bro. Especially somebody like Bogdan Guskov. Bogdan Guskov is very, very good, man. He's got a good chin on him. He's got good power. Man, I wish he was fighting Anthony Smith, honestly. Just to, you know, there can only be one type of matchup. But I'm going to go with Bogdan Guskov. I feel like that's a lock. I feel like out of all the fights, this one's definitely a lock on this card. And I'm going to go with him. Bogdan Guskov. No. Yeah, Bogdan Guskov for the first card of the first pick for the main card. Jose Ochoa, Asu Almabayev. This is another toss-up that people are talking about too, man. Like Asu Almabayev, 21-3. It's a great record. But it's like who has he fought in the UFC? Not really anybody top level. Neither has Jose Ochoa, but I feel like Jose Ochoa does have like a lot of hype on him, which is good. He did just finish Cody Durden like 2 months ago. And I don't think he really took much damage. It was like the first round, like an easy first round finish. He was supposed to fight someone else on this card, right? Yeah. Ramazan Bektemrov, yeah. Fucking Roy cheat on Charles Johnson, bro. Nice. But I'm going with Jose. No, should I go with Jose Ochoa? Man, this was really hard. This is actually really hard. I'm going to go with Jose Ochoa just because I want him to. Bias picks, bro. We got bias picks over here. The MMA Roach has bias picks. Sue me. All right, bro. I think he's actually good, man. I think he's actually good. The Kevin Vallejos fight, close. Kevin Vallejos, pretty fucking good himself. But it's also like, yes, you can. Asu Almabayev did get fucked up by Manel Cap via eye poke. Dirty moves, Manel Cap. Fuck him. I'm not a fan of him at all. I don't know why everybody else is. So I don't even like. Let's disregard that. It's all his other performances. They're just not amazing. He's just not like, he's not really standing out in flyweight. I feel like he's not fucking people up convincingly enough for me to think that someone like Jose Ochoa, who's got good power, has good scrambling ability, is just gonna sit there and get bullied by you. I don't think he will. So I'm gonna go with Jose Ochoa. Sue me. We're sweeping the card, baby. Next, Sharaputin Magomedov, you know, the pirate, the one-eyed pirate, Marc-Andre Barriault. This is another layup. I mean, it's Marc-Andre Barriault, man. Come on, guys. What are we doing here? I mean, lost to Chris Curtis, got knocked out by Joe Pyfer, murdered fucking, Bruno Silva. Bruno Silva was primed to get murdered like that, though. That's not impressive. You know, congratulations. You get to fight another 2 more times in the UFC before you get cut. You get to take 2 more L's. I'm going to go with Sharo, man. That's an easy win. Good striking. Dynamic striker. Yes, he did get taken down. He's been taken down, but he's not going to get taken down easily. He's got good scrambling ability. He can get back up. So that's a pretty easy pick. That's a lock. Piotr Yan, Marcus McGee, bro. Piotr Yan, please, bro. Don't let this fucking whatever this guy is, bro. This caveman looking motherfucker win. He's 35, bro. He's not a prospect. Why do we call the fucking 40-year-old dudes prospects? I know he's not 40. But why do we call old fucking guys prospects? Just because they're new to us, to the UFC, doesn't mean they're new to the sport or the world. They're not new. They're just new to us as fans of the UFC. Yes, Marcus McGee is good, man. He's good. He's 10-1. He's got good power. He's very patient on the feet. He looks for his moments. But I don't think he has enough tools in the bag. Piotr Yan's got a freak. He's got a deep bag, man. He's got a deep, deep bag. Man, that is a guy. He's a former champ for a reason because he's fucking good. Robbed by Sean O'Malley. There, I said it. Yeah, he got dominated by Merab. That's okay. I'll take it. Merab's fucking everybody up right now. He's on a run himself. He's on a generational run. He's already the bantamweight GOAT. Dude, if he picks up like another 3 title defenses, he might be the GOAT of the sport. We might have to be saying that, to be honest. Like, surpassing Islam, John Jones, all that shit. Dude, I just have to trust Piotr Yan. I'm trusting his experience. I'm trusting his, the fact that he was a former champion. I'm trusting everything. I'm putting it all in line. I'm giving my trust to Piotr Yan. I'm putting it in his hands. I'm trusting you to beat this fucking guy in a decision. Marcus McGee is going to be tricky. He's going to be slick. He has power, so I think he could take, Piotr Yan is going to take a mean shot off him, but he can just do his distance management. The stuff he did with Sean O'Malley, framing, sticking his arm out there, not letting him get close, not letting him close the distance easily. It just seems like it's not that Marcus McGee is bad. It's just that Petr Yan is too good. All right, that's just what it is. And I'm going with Petr Yan. Next, main fight of the night, man. Robert Whittaker, Reinier de Ridder. Man, I'm so excited for this fight, to be honest. I'm really, really fucking looking forward to this. But, like, bro, Reinier de Ridder via anvil dropping on Robert Whittaker's head. Reinier de Ridder is going to, like, draw a cage in himself on a cinder block wall, and Robert Whittaker is going to run into it and knock himself out type shit. Like, this thing, you know, yes, he had an interesting fight with GM3. It was a little more competitive than it probably should have been, but he did get a finish, which is great. And then he easily finished Kevin Holland, and I feel like he easily disposed of Bo Nickel. And like, those things are going to say two things. That you can say, oh, this guy can impose his will on people. He can out-physicality people. He's unorthodox enough to get, like to clearly, easily dominate people and clearly get the win. Or, if he loses, people are going to say, yeah, why did we give this guy a top 5 shot after beating Bo Nickel and Kevin Holland? Why did we do that? So, there's two narratives that are really going into that depend on if he wins and depends on if he loses. Fuck, man. I'm going to go with Reinier de Ridder, bro. I don't pick against Robert Whittaker often, but when I do, it's like I don't think I've ever gotten a Robert Whittaker pick wrong. Right. I got the one against fucking Ikram right, which is, I mean, duh. But yeah, I did get the Dricus one wrong. I got the Kamzat one wrong. What was the last one I got wrong? I wasn't making videos back then when this happened, but when he rematched Israel Adesanya, I said he was going to win. He didn't fucking win. So, it fucking sucks, man. And, well, like I said, so maybe I'm jinxing some good luck out in there. I want Robert Whittaker to win. I like Robert Whittaker a lot, and I would love to see a rematch between him and Dricus, but I just don't think it's happening, man. I think Reinier de Ridder can out-physicality him. You know, he's got a similar style to Dricus. That's what everybody's been saying, and I see it. Everyone sees it. And I think that he could probably impose his will on Robert Whittaker. Not like dominating him, not shutting him out, but just doing enough to clearly get a win. It is the main event. It's a 5-round main event. You know, Robert Whittaker too, man. The losses he's been taking, he's been getting finished. Got, you know, finished TKO'd by Dricus. Got freaking jaw broken, smashed in, caved in by Kamzat. And I don't know, man. I think he's just primed for another TKO loss. And I don't know where he goes from there, but I'm gonna go with Reinier de Ridder, man. I'm kind of hoping I'm wrong. Even though, like I said, I want to sweep the card, but I just think Reinier de Ridder, I think he's just got it right now. He's just on a streak. He's on fire. And I'm trusting his experience. Because he also does have good experience. He's not just some regional bum. He was in 1FC. You know, he's fought the roided up guys. He's fought guys that are talented as well. He's fought guys that are specialists. And, you know, he's an interesting one. And I feel like this is going to be a real eye-opening performance for him, for us as fans. And, you know, we're trusting him. I'm trusting him. So I'm trusting Reinier de Ridder to get this win. And that's what I'm going to go with. Let me know what you guys think, man. I'm actually really excited for this card. And so should you guys be. Let's get it.